always ask my guests, who are usually like very accomplished experts, name a time when on the outside, everybody was like, oh my gosh, you are doing so well. You must be doing so well. And then on the inside, you're like, if they only knew how much I was struggling, right? How did you get through that?
Oh man, this is a good question because I have had that happen to me many, many times. I will say in the more recent years, because as I shared earlier, my life changed in 2020. So it's been 3 years of me being a whole new woman that I've never been before. You know, a successful woman, a writer, an author, a business owner, right? You know, I've stepped into being Minaa in a completely different way that I actually never knew before. But in the midst of these 3 years, you know, I'm still a human. So I was impacted by the pandemic as well. I was impacted by the things that were happening in society, but I also still had to find ways to keep moving in my personal life because of my responsibilities. And so I am that person who, you talk a lot about high functioning depression, and, you know, I know how to tap into that very well. And so I'm the person who I'm always smiling. I'm very talkative. I'm also a very social person. So people often think that because I'm eager to go out, or when I am out, I'm really social and I'm talkative, that nothing is happening for me personally. And so I will say, like, in the last 3 years in particular, I feel like the year 2022 was hard for me because that was when I was in the thick of writing my book. So here I am having all these projects, having all these deadlines, and I'm literally stretched. Like, I am so burnt out. I am emotionally exhausted, mentally exhausted. But guess what? I have to lead a workshop. But guess what? This happened in my